global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. A lot of things happened a few hours ago when Rivers women staged a walkout when Ibas wife said to call them my fellow Rivers women. But apparently there are things that happened behind the scene that most Nigerians did not know. Don't forget that the women later on came all out insisting that they were deceived, that they thought they were going to be seen or going to be received by Senator Remi Tinubu, the wife of the sitting president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, and of course, ably represented by one of the lawmakers. And to make matters interesting, they thought that their first lady, which happens to be Valeria Simfobara, would have been beside her, since the poster of the crested shirts, polos, were carrying her face. Well, matters are beginning to change, and the Senator Oluremi Tinubu have said to clarify some issues. Before we continue this, people kindly subscribe to our channel. Now, according to the news, Senator Oluremi Tinubu said, "I didn't ask Ibas' wife to represent me in Rivers State. I asked Abbas' wife." There's a difference. Now, Senator Oluremi Tinubu has issued a clarification regarding her recent visit with Rivers women that sparked controversy in Rivers State. Now, according to her, she never asked Ibas' wife to represent her, but rather Abbas's wife. Now, this distinction is crucial in understanding the context of her statement, which was apparently misinterpreted by some. The controversy arose when the sole administrator's wife attempted to address a gathering of women in Rivers State, claiming to represent Senator Mrs. Tinubu. However, the women in attendance walked out in protest, indicating their dissatisfaction with the arrangement. Mrs. Tinubu's clarification aims to distance herself from the controversy and provide clarity on her original statement. By setting the record straight, Senator Tinubu hopes to resolve the misunderstanding and move forward. Her statement underscores the importance of clear communication and accurate representation. It also highlights the need for precision in public discourse, particularly when it involves representation and authority. Ultimately, Tinubu's clarification seeks to restore clarity and trust in her words and actions. So, which means she did not say Ibas' wife should represent her, but Abbas' wife. How difficult is it that they don't understand Ibas and Abbas the same thing? Is it the same thing? My colleague is in the house, and this thing has been resonated. A lot of Nigerians have been reacting. This is the women felt deceived. They felt used. They felt deceived. They felt anybody who wants to complain. People's life, people's property, people's future, people's ambition, their hopes are all in Rivers State, and it doesn't seem fine or fair for them to play politics. What's your take on this new clarification being made by Senator Oluremi Tinubu and the First Lady of Nigeria? What's your take, please?
Well, I don't know if this is propaganda, because a lot of people are sharing different opinions on this. But as much as we know, little issues like this, no matter what, try to make sure that you make amends and possibly correct it. Because I can liken this to what is currently going on, the most trending news right now in Nigeria, which has to do with VDM, GTB, EFCC. Right now, there's massive, transfer of funds from GTB to other banks, all because of, the fact that somebody shut his mouth. Because I believe that if the videos that are posting now was earlier posted and someone had responded, it wouldn't have gone this far, you understand? So I think as of now, the politicians are learning to respond to things, at least to kind of take a position, a favorable position, considering the fact that we are marching closer to the time 2027 when the real politics will stand. So I don't know if she was the one that said, because I've seen it virtually everywhere. A lot of people are saying she said it, that she did not send Ibas wife to represent was Ibas. But Nigerians at the same time, we can play game just to make sure that they dose the tension of the whole thing. But just as I said in previous videos, what is unconstitutional is unconstitutional. Don't take it on the River State women. Don't take it on Fubara. Even those Fubara had never dropped a coin in their hand. Ask them what is going on in River State. Is it justifiable? They'll tell you that by virtue of the fact that the president is the one doing it, it is justifiable. But if we must look at the constitution, the document with which Nigeria is being ruled with, it is unconstitutional. So they are not wrong. Wike had already spoken, trying to push the whole thing to Fubara that he was the one behind it and all of that. Come on. These are grown women. Yeah. These are very grown women. Grown women who knows what it means, what democracy actually means. And during the period of the interviews that I've seen, you will notice that all of them were giving the vibes. Man, we don't know who this woman is. Because unfortunately, every other state in Nigeria is being run by an indigenous son of that particular state. But it's only Rivers State that someone from far away is running the show. Even if you said maybe military administrator or son administrator, and you brought in someone from, Rivers State, okay, and another German, okay, well, let's just manage. They could maybe not take it on the person like they're doing now. But there's someone who is strange to them, someone who has not contributed in any way to the development of River State, sitting back, earning salaries from River State in the name of an unconstitutional act initiated by the president. Come on, what do you expect? You're going to see this reaction more and more. So I feel that at this point, the president's wife is trying to take a position. But at the same time, I don't know if this is just propaganda, because as much as we can dose the tension in Nigeria, let's do it. If it means for you to say it was Ibas, not Ibas, whatever, please, whatever that we have to say to dose down the tension, the better. Because number one, if you're talking about Ibas' wife, why didn't the wife come? She's not even residing in Nigeria, residing close to River State. We're talking about a woman who is from maybe Borno State or somewhere. Tajuddin Ibas is a northerner, saying that is Ibas' wife and all of it seems not to add up. So maybe someone is trying to cook this to dose the tension. But thumbs up to the person, because right now the heat is too high, and we just need to kind of calm the tension so that a lot of things will be swept under the car. Don't try to come out and say, why are they protesting? Are they not human beings? Are you more Nigerian than them? People need to understand this fact. When I see some person coming out to apologize for somebody committed something that outrightly wrong, no matter how you look at it. It's like now it happened that somebody come and make demands that you should give him your kidney, and forcefully take the kidney from the person. And somebody is coming to justify, saying, no, you people should come. Is it constitutional? Is it right? You understand? These are the things. No matter who commits a crime in Nigeria, or no matter who goes against the constitution in Nigeria, it must be resisted so that the person will know that he's an ordinary citizen like every other Nigerian, but being privileged via election and via democracy to be where he is. So if you have been privileged to be, you must respect what had made you, who you are right now. Because without democracy, government of the people, for the people, and by the people, without democracy, none of them would have sat in that position. So you must respect the people. You must respect the tenet of democracy. You must respect the document with which this country is run with, because that is the most important thing right now. So I love the fact that this is rolling out, whether it's coming from Mrs. President or that's President's wife or not. But however, it has kind of dosed the tension. People were like, okay, maybe they made a mistake. The woman, you understand?
That means the women have been able to prove a point.
Yes.
Prove a point in the sense that you don't take us for a ride.
Yeah.
If they hadn't done what they have done, nobody would have had any reason to say, no, it is not Ibas, it is Ibas. It would have just been business as usual. Mm-hmm. So the fact that the women have, with a very strong voice, made their intentions known by staging a walkout, it clearly shows that they have a voice. And maybe the next time this will happen, it will not just be a staging of walkout. It could be something more different, probably more bigger. And hence they have to no, we are not testing your resolve. And if you ask me personal, this is just personal, I think these women are even more stronger in their voice and their will than even for Fubara. Fubara seemed to be more on a very calmer side, maybe because he's the one at the center of it all. Well, that's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section.